Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to Elijah Talks Football and welcome to your special live watch along for the very first time since 2016 that Sunderland and Newcastle are facing each other. And it's called the Northeast Derby, or some people like to call it the Twine Weir Derby. And it's only like, and the and between the stadiums is only 13 miles. Like that's like half a journey from the Stadium of Light, or sorry, St James Park to Stadium of Light. Just half an hour. You can see that journey is not that long. So yeah, I am so looking forward to this game this afternoon. Sunderland, the last game where they beat Preston North End 2-0, whereas for Newcastle, they've lost 4-2 against Liverpool in the Premier League on New Year's Day. So, yeah, if you're a Newcastle fan, then unfortunately you're not going to like to hear this. The last nine games, you haven't beaten Sunderland. Drawing, I think it's drawing two. I think Sunderland drawing two and then lose and then lost seven times. I mean, that when you see that stat, I mean, you must be very, very worried. But listen, Newcastle should win this game because they're in the Premier League and Sunderland are in the Championship. No disrespect to them. Right now, they're showing the latest scores, and it's 0-0 so far between Wimbledon, Ipswich Town, Coventry, Oxford, Maidstone, Stevenage, and Millwall, Leicester City. Those games kicked off earlier, and it's 0-0. So yeah, the game will be kicking off in about 5 minutes time. So there we go. But yeah, Weir side. Yeah, I love that one. But yeah, Newcastle fans, 6,000 of them will be travelling down to Stadium of Light, and 42,000 fans who are Sunderland fans because they're at home, because the Stadium of Light capacity is 48,000. So there we go. As you can see, there's black and white. Those are Newcastle fans over to the left hand side. And the west of it is Sunderland fans from top from from north, south, and the east. The west is Newcastle fans. So there we go. I am so looking forward to this. And the reason why this is such a big derby is that even though Newcastle are winless in the last nine games against Sunderland, guess what? Both of them have the same amount of wins, 53. I mean, can you imagine? And guess what? These two teams have won the same trophy, championship twice, and I think it's the FA Cup or something like that twice. So that's why this is such a big derby. Now the big question is this what is this the biggest derby in the United Kingdom? Because there's the there's a Manchester derby, there is North London derby, there is Old Firm derby, something like that. So is this one bigger than the west of it? I mean, I think so. I mean, they've got the same amount of wins and they've won the same amount of trophies. So there you go. So maybe it is, but what do you guys think? Do you think Sunderland versus Newcastle is the biggest derby in the United Kingdom? Just let me know. But right now, the players are coming out, and Jude Bellingham, not Jude, and looks like him, Jude Bellingham is starting today against Newcastle. So I think Jude Bellingham might be watching this game. I mean, might be at the game or maybe perhaps watching it. So there we go. But yeah, the players are coming out, and it's time for the Northeast Derby. But before we get things started, let me quickly read you guys the lineup for both teams. So, starting off with the away team. So, Newcastle have got putting out a very strong team, and I think that's a good idea. So, in goal, they've got the Cup, and Kieran Trippier is back, but we all know what happened when he played in that position against Chelsea when he made that mistake. So his job is not to do the same thing as he did against Chelsea. So there we go. So he starts at right back this afternoon. Then we got Sinclair and Botman as the two centre backs. Then we got Dan Burn playing as left back. Then we got Longstaff playing as a white side of the number eight. Then we've got Bruno Guimaraes as a long DM. Then we've got Joe Linton playing on the left hand side of the number eight. Then the front three of Mikel Armawon, Alexander Isak, and Anthony Gordon. So it looks like to me that Eddie Howe made two changes, only made two, because Mika Armawon didn't start and Kieran Trippier didn't start. So only made two changes for that 4-2 loss against Liverpool. So there we go. On the bench, we've got Dermawet, Lascelles, Matt Weechie, Cav, Carriers, Lewis Hall, Livramento is back. That's good. Parkinson and the 70-year-old Lewis Miley. So there's a very strong lineup for Newcastle United. Now let's start. Now let's go to Sunderland. So in goal with they've got Patterson, they've got Hume, they've got Hume as right back, O'Neilson and Ballard as the two centre backs, Elise as a left back. Then we've got Ekwa and Neil playing as the two pivot. Then we've got Pitchard as the right wing. Then we got Bellingham, Joel Bellingham as a number 10. We've got Clark Payne as a left winger and Wilson as a forward line. Now, I'm not sure if these are very strong lineup for Sunderland because obviously I don't watch the championship. But what I've heard from ITV1 is that this is the youngest squad in the championship. So yeah, there you go. Listen, I'm not sure if they're strong, if that's the strongest lineup, because I haven't been watching Sunderland this season. But I know that they want to win. They want to remain unbeaten. For Newcastle, they just cannot lose this game. They just can't because they're out of the Champions League. They finished bottom of the group. They're out of the Cowboy Cup. They're in ninth place, so this is their only chance of winning something. If they go out of this game, then I think Eddie Howe is under some serious pressure. Now, if they sack him, I think that's the wrong decision for me. Because listen, yes, they're not doing particularly well, but let's not forget they've got 14 injuries. 14. And you tell me that he cannot and you tell me that the manager can able to work with those 14 injuries like that cannot so for me if they sack him that's the wrong decision. I know bringing in Jose Mourinho will work, but I think for me that's the one decision to sack Eddie Howe since he's got 14 injuries. So to me, if they sack him, then I'll be very, very, very surprised by that. So listen, so Eddie Howe, you've got a job to do. Win this game, then the pressure is off. But if you don't, then he's under some serious pressure. Don't get me wrong, but they just cannot afford to sack him. They just can't. So there we go. So yeah, the game will be kicking off in about a couple of seconds, and both teams will be wearing their home kit. Red and white for Sunderland, black and white for Newcastle. So there we go. And the game kicks off. The Northeast Derby or the Tyne Derby has now kicked off. Sunderland versus Newcastle. I would have thought that Newcastle will be wearing the away kit because I were able to struggle which teams will score, um, but what I can tell is by their shorts. Black Newcastle will be wearing their white shorts. For Sunderland, they'll be wearing their black. But I would have thought that Newcastle would be wearing their away kit. So, Newcastle fans, if you're watching this, do you agree with me that Newcastle should be wearing their home kit? Sorry, away kit instead of the home kit. You know, because I because I'll be able to struggle to see who scored. I really would. But anyway, it's strange to see Newcastle not wearing their away kit. But anyway, first corner of the game already. Oh yeah, no. Here it comes. Cross. Ooh, I think the goalkeeper might have punched that one. Yeah, he did. And this is the first time um, since 2016 that these two clubs will be facing each other. So when I saw the third round, FA Cup draw, and I saw Sunderland versus Newcastle, I was so happy to see that because it's been a long time, but here it is. Oh, Shrag the goalkeeper there. My God, that should have. I think that was Anthony Gordon with that chance. Boy, Newcastle are really starting to push it. And that's why them playing a strong team is a good idea. Because that was on target, but that was a really good save. Really good save. 2 minutes in already. If you guys want to watch this game, it's on ITV1 in the UK. So that's Sky Channel 103, ITV1. But if you're not in the UK, then I'm not sure how you're going to watch this. So, but for me, since I'm in the UK and it's free to watch, it's on ITV1 here in the UK. Let me just text my friend very quickly. I thought Newcastle United. I thought Newcastle United would. Yeah, because I'll be able to. I mean, I will struggle to see which team will score. Yeah, look at that brilliant save there from Patterson. That was on target from Longstaff. Yeah. Oh yeah, my prediction for this game. Here comes Sunderland. Sunderland. Yeah, people have been and people are commenting saying the kit looks fine. But to me, would you not struggle if you're a Newcastle fan? Because you're the away team. Sunderland, I do get because they're at home, but I thought Newcastle would be wearing the away kit because I'll be able to struggle to see who scores in this game. You know, yeah. One person agrees with me. Terrible to see who plays who, and I get that. You know, if I was a Newcastle fan, I'll be like, why are we wearing a home kit? You know, we should be wearing the away kit at least, so that I'll be able to know. You know, I think Newcastle's away kit is blue, something like that. Yeah, that'll make it more sense. Oh, yeah, and there's no VAR as well, just to let you know in this game, and I don't think there was in the Tottenham game as well. Now, what's going on? Okay, looks like he's having technical difficulties. The referee, by the way, is Craig Paulson. If you want to know, yeah, it's yeah. Thank you, Saeed. Because I had to ask that question. Why is Newcastle wearing their home kit? Oh, what's going on here? Is there VR in this? Okay, no, the assistant is having technical difficulties. Okay, I see. Because I'm like, there's no VR, so what's going on here? But it's the assistants having technical difficulties. Okay, that's why the game had to be delayed for like 2 minutes. No, it's the assistant. It's the assistant. Yeah. Right. The game goes on, but yeah. Thank you, Sayed. I'm not. I don't mute. I had to mute because I want to hear what he says. But yeah, should have. I think they should have been wearing the away kit instead. I mean, I can tell a bit because it's dark. But when it was but if it's sunny, I will be able to see which team is which. Um, well, the flag goes up for Alex on the Isak, who's starting up top, who is the top scorer, and Josh Clark from Sunderland is their top scorer because he scored 12 goals for Sunderland, which puts him in the top five when it comes to stats. So there you go. Big up all of you that are watching this special watch along. Don't forget, after this one, it's going to be Chelsea versus Preston. That game will be kicking off at 5:30, I believe. Let me just see if I got it right. Yeah, 5:30. So yeah, once this game is over, there will be Chelsea Preston. So this is number two of the third round. So yeah, coming up, Chelsea Preston. Then tomorrow, Arsenal Liverpool. Then maybe on Monday, if I'm not too tired, Wigan versus Manchester United. So those are the third round live watch alongs I'll be doing. And then starting next Sunday, I will be covering the AFCON and I'll be supporting Nigeria because yes, I was born in England, I mean, the London, England, in United Kingdom, but my parents were born from Nigeria. Of course, my dad doesn't speak a lot of Nigerian language, but my mum does when she speaks to my grandparents, my grandpa and grandma. So yeah, if they're on the phone, you'll just hear them speaking. I think it's Igbo language. So there you go. So yeah, my parents were born from Nigeria and they're from Nigeria. And I've been to Nigeria like, is it two or three times? Because the last time I remember was in 2015. But but I can't remember. That's the only last time I can remember. But yeah, I will be doing the AFCON, especially Nigeria, since I can speak a bit of Nigerian language, just a bit, not a lot, because I was born in England. If I was born in Nigeria, then I lived in England, then yes, I'll be able to speak like half English and half Nigerian. But there you go. But yeah, that's what's coming up on my YouTube channel. So yeah, next Sunday, since Nigeria is playing, I'll be covering that on my channel and I'll tell you guys how you. I think you can watch this on BBC or BBC because that's what happened 2 years ago. Let me just get my Let me just get my remote control. I want to see if I can walk. Oh, sorry guys. Let me just see if the Afcon will be on BBC. Let me just see. Give me go to Saturday. I want to see. I want to see. I want to see. I want to see if it's. Oh, it's. Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me go and check. Actually, let me go to my phone very quickly. I want to see how you can watch Afcon in the UK. How to Okay, Sky Sports football mix Premier League and main event. Okay, it will be on Sky Sports. Okay, well that's good then. That's good. For Sky Sports so covering the Afcon. That's really good. Would it be on? Let me see if it's available on Sky Showcase as well. Let me just see. Let me just see. Go. Let me just check on Sky Sports. Okay, nothing yet. Okay, nothing yet. Okay, I'll check um later on to see which games they'll be covering. Hopefully it's Nigeria though. Why is my hold on guys? Oh yeah, guys, I've got some breaking news to tell you, and I talked about this yesterday when it comes to Dacho Fofana. Now, I made the mistake that he is back, but he's expected to be recalled, and it could happen as earlier this weekend. So that means he won't be available for tomorrow's game. Yeah, I just knew it. I just knew it. I mean, oh yeah, I forgot to say in my preview, yeah, someone reminded me David Washington, and yeah, that's a good idea. In fact, fuck that. Take off Bolger and bring on David Washington. Good free kick there by Trippier, deflected but straight at Patterson. But yeah, I forgot to say, yeah, let's give David Washington a chance to see what happens. Yeah, take off, yeah, put Bolger on the bench and you know put David Washington there. Dave Tofano wants a new loan to Sevilla, and the move is advanced. Okay, well, I made the mistake. Oh, I wish we never sold him, that's the thing. I just wish we never sold this guy. Well, that's the breaking news, guys, that he's expected to we call from to Chelsea and he wants a new loan. But yeah, I don't blame him. I really don't. Oh yeah, Timo Werner. I love these CFTV debates, man. But yeah, Timo Werner is coming back to the Premier League and he's going to Tottenham. And if that happens, I'll be absolutely upset because I don't want him to go to any rivals. He can go to City, he could go to Manchester United, he can go to Liverpool, something like that. But also, oh, Tottenham, no, absolutely not. So there we go. There's Joe Linton. Yeah, my prediction is 2-1 Sunderland because Newcastle's away form actually it was 2-1 to Newcastle. I mean, sorry, Sunderland. But the fact that Newcastle are playing a strong team, I decided to change my mind. I'm gonna go for a Newcastle win of 2-1 because it's a tight it's just so tight and these two haven't faced each other since 2016. So and plus Newcastle need to win if they want to fight if they want to end their winless one against Sunderland in the derby. Now it's going to be a free kick to Newcastle there. This does look good for Botman. He's ho- he's holding his leg, and I feel like that should be a booking as well because the way he just fell on Botman is not good. Yeah, that should be a booking. Actually, no. Wait, is there contact in this? Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, that should be a booking. Sorry, that should be a yellow card. That should be a yellow card. I'm sorry. And he's still down. And it's the goal. I mean, the top scorer for Sunderland that fouled him. People are saying that it's not yellow, but to me, it is because he fouled Botman, Josh Clark. That should be a yellow. I'm sorry, a booking. There's the Sunderland manager who I don't know who he is. Right, guys, let me go and charge my laptop quickly. It is getting cold now, and it will remain like this throughout this week since schools, colleges, and work is returning. Newcastle free kick again. Oof. And it's Anthony Gordon who is down. Putting cross. Anthony Gordon going to get there. Here's Kieran Trippier. Oh, my stomach, man. Just managed to keep that in play. Here comes Newcastle. They want a handball. Of course, there is no VAR today. Hold on, guys, I'll be back. Whew. Sorry, guys, I had to take a drink or something. But yeah, I'm back. Oh, of course, if this game ends in a draw, then it's going to be a replay. Oh, I think that was Dan Burn, yeah, with that chance. It's a really good play there from Newcastle. Should have hit it lower instead of high. Yeah, brilliant cross there by Trippier. Eddie Howe couldn't believe it. And the one before that, winning save. So two clear-cut chances for Newcastle. And it could have been 2-0 up halfway through to this game because it's still a stalemate, 0-0. I'm telling you, this game has been a bit feisty, just a bit. We've seen some tackles, fouls. I mean, Sunderland have been in Newcastle's penalty box so far. You know, Newcastle have been dominating like I expect them to as a neutral, because they need to win this game. If they don't, then boy, Eddie Howe's under some serious pressure. But yeah, guys, I'm wearing this because it's bitterly well, it's not bitterly cold, but it's cold. But yeah, next week is gonna get even colder than that. And that is going to be a Sunderland goal kick. The Buck had barely anything to do in this game. And I think both Sunderland and Newcastle, maybe they're happy that there's no VAR because if they score the goal, even though the player's offside, it will be a goal. But I feel like VAR should be in every single round. I do understand there's a lot, but I feel like there should be VAR in every single game. But I do get that. Trippier with a cross. Oh, sorry guys, my stomach is. That's why I have to lay down like this until it gets better. Throwing for Sunderland. Okay, people are just updating the scores. I'll have a look at it when it's half time. Who's gonna get there first? Number 14 clears it out. My mum is back, and she did the electricity and gas, so she must updated it. Dan Burn passing it to Tabaka. Newcastle the free kick, but the referee says no. Imagine Sunderland win this game. Despite Newcastle dominating, I mean, that would be embarrassing. And the stadium is packed. And that's the first time the Braca had to do anything, which is catch the ball. And there's George Bellingham, who kind of looks like Jude Bellingham. It looks like they're twins. They look alike. But yeah, I know that Jude Bellingham is either at this ground or watching the game to support his brother or twin brother. So yeah, and there's a lot of games on Saturday. Lot. Well, of course, Chelsea is at 5:30 p.m. So that's a good time for me to prepare that one. And that game will not be live on TV because it's not like a huge or big game. Not like this game or Arsenal, Liverpool, or something like that, if you get what I mean. So yeah. I don't know why my clock always seems to. Okay, let me do this. I don't know. It used to work before, but now it's not. And the ball goes straight into Patterson. Okay, I thought there's going to be a free kick to Newcastle there since I saw the foul. Here comes number 27. I mean, when I look at these kids, I just think to myself, I just barely know. Oh, brilliant pass into Alexander Isak. He's through. Is that going to be a penalty for Newcastle? And the referee says no. But yeah, what a brilliant pass there. I think that was Bruno Gimenez into Alexander Isak. And remember, there is no VAR in this game. So I'm gonna see this on replay and I'll give you guys what the decision should have been. It could be a brilliant in defending or it could be a penalty, but let's see the replay. Let me first of all look. Okay, Isak is onside. Let's see here. Mm, wait, who got the ball first? Not really that much. Yeah, not really that much. So yeah, I don't think that's a penalty for me. But I'm 50-50, but yeah, I don't think there was much for me to say that's a penalty. So I think the referee got it right. Or the assistant actually, yeah, both of them got it right. But yeah, it was shoulder to shoulder and both of them were pulling. So yeah, and that's the same for the Chelsea game, where he gave the penalty, which I don't think it was. So there you go. Yeah, shoulder to shoulder. When I see those, I say no. Okay, my tummy's better now. When it's half time, I'm gonna eat my breakfast because I just woke up late. Yeah, look, just I don't know why Alex on these. Well, I do understand him and the manager's frustration, but it was shoulder to shoulder, so you cannot. So you just cannot say that's a penalty. I have to tell you, Sunderland so far, even though Newcastle are dominating, they're defending really well, and you know they're keeping most of their players quiet. And what's happened? Okay, if Newcastle free kick, I think the referee just saw something. Jesus, it is so cold. I think it's like 5 or 6 degrees. It's 6 degrees, you know. Jesus, I can feel the coldness in me. My God, when I go to work or college, I'm going to wear my warm coat. And thank goodness it's not going to be any rain. Because the start of 2018, 2024, sorry, there has been lots and lots of rain every single day. But starting this weekend, no more, which is good. It's going to be cloud and it's going to be sunshine. So that's one thing I am definitely looking forward to not see any rain. But it is so cold here. New Sunderland win it back. Of course, Sunderland's plan is to allow Newcastle to dominate, but try and figure out the way to really frustrate them. But here comes Anthony Gordon, and that's really doing some defending there. And Dan Burn has missed the target again. Yeah, Eddie, I was clapping, but I know deep down you'll be frustrated. I mean, this game hasn't been, you know, exciting like I want it to be, but hopefully in the second half we'll see some exciting because if it ends in a nil-nil draw, then off to St James Park, and it ain't that far from the Stadium of Light. So yeah, and once again, Anthony Gordon, white place, white time, and Isak. Oh no, actually, it's a non-goal from one of the Sunderland players, and it's 1-0 to Newcastle. And Joe Linton might be taking it, but to me, it's going to be an on goal for Sunderland. And Newcastle are 1-0 up in this huge derby in the northeast of the United Kingdom. And it's Anthony Gordon once again. One of the defenders tried to foul him, but he couldn't. Anthony Gordon still went on, made a brilliant pass, and it's an on goal from Sunderland. And they are 1-0 down against Newcastle in the 35th minute. Yeah, look at this again. That is twice that Anthony Gordon tried to get fouled, but he still stayed on. And unfortunately, one of the Sunderland players have scored an own goal. And yeah, I thought it was Isak, but it's actually an own goal. And he was on the full quest, and he's crestfallen. And yeah, you cannot blame him because he tried to put it out, but unfortunately, it couldn't work. And I feel bad for him. I really do. Bad luck for him. But for Newcastle, they wouldn't care. They're 1-0 up at the Stadium of Light. And they deserve it. They really did because they've been dominating. They created so many chances. And by the way, they could have been 3-0 up if Damba would have scored that chance. And the same thing goes for um, Bruno Guimaraes. I mean, listen, it's a lovely finish. He had to do something, but unfortunately, it ended up in his own net. So, yeah. But big up to the players that, you know, um, you know, tell him, we're still in this game. But there's a black and white flags waving, and and yeah, they're celebrating. Sunderland, you have work to do now because you're 1-0 down. And and I know their job is to like continue their unbeaten form against Newcastle, but so far it looks like they haven't been doing that at all. But yeah, Newcastle deserve to take the lead. Deserved. But yeah, that's poor from Newcastle. But yeah, Sunderland are missing their key players in this game, so that's why I can understand why they're not. And listen, they're not playing their strong team. Listen, I don't know what the strongest team is, but what I've heard from ITV is that there's the young team. So that's why I said to myself, I'm changing my mind to Newcastle getting that win. Because Sunderland played their strong team, then maybe I was still gone for a Sunderland win, but oh well. Hopefully I did update it right. Sorry guys, my clock always seems to slow down a bit. I don't know why. Sky Blue, Scorich has scored the best goal you'll see all weekend. Well, I'll look at that one. Actually, no, let me go on Twitter and see. Let me go to let me go to commentary and see what they're talking about. Let me see. Oh, what a goal! I've just seen it from Twitter now. What a goal! That is a brilliant strike there from Coventry City. Brilliant. I just seen it now. Yeah, they're right. Oh, that one. Okay, free kick to Newcastle. How would I look in a 19? Jesus, I mean, she would look young. She would look young at that time. But my God, she'll look like the same, but a bit younger. That's my good. That's my good friend Sophie Rose there. So yeah, big up to her. All right, we're nearly at half time. I'm not sure what's taking long with this free kick, but it should be good now. Oh, here it comes. And that is going to be a Newcastle corner. Yeah. I'm not sure if you guys can. I think you guys can see me. Let's see. Who did it came off? Yeah. Newcastle corner came off the number 5. Here it comes. Isak couldn't hold on to the ball, but he passes to his teammate Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon looks really good on the left hand side of the attack as a winger because he can make ones, he can make brilliant passes, he can do everything. And maybe him going to Chelsea might not be a bad idea, but we've got Mudryk and we've got Sterling, so let's just not waste our money on us. So yeah, Sunderland in this game has not been that great. They look toothless. They just lack of creativity. Didn't create anything much, and the Brucker only just barely had to do. And he only had to make one thing to do, and that's catch the ball. So they didn't even test the goalkeeper, the Sunderland. They really didn't. Yeah, they didn't they barely tested vodka Sunderland in this game. So in the second half, they need to do so much better if they have any chance of knocking out their rivals. That's what they need to do, Sunderland, especially in the second halves, because they haven't got much time. They really haven't got much time. Because look at that, they've lost the ball again. Here comes the man with the assist, Anthony Gordon. Or brilliant ball in there, but Sunderland managed to clear that out, and there was a foul in the penalty box, so that's going to be a goal kick to Sunderland. Yeah, it was from Kieran Trippier. Anthony Gordon looks like a lively player. Oh boy, okay. Well, Newcastle get the free kick. Excuse me. Local derby, yeah. I mean, the Barca. If I was him, yeah, I would just be like, let me just grab a drink or eat something because I barely have anything to do in this game. But the second half, he knows that the game is not over. It was Patterson with that terrible mistake. Anyway, oh boy, they're doing it again. New Sunderland keep on making poor decisions. Oh, winning cross and almost 2-0. Mika Armour won. There's 3 minutes to go. Almost 2-0. Oh, what's a goal that would have been for Mika Armour one? I haven't seen anything. I don't think he had, and he was onside as well. Yeah, what a goal that would have been. Benny, I don't think he had any. I don't think he had any touches in this game. Like, I don't think he had a lot of touches, which is strange. Really has been strange. Um, Let me just update this now. There we go. What's this? Okay, it's about this game. Well, I'll look at that in just a minute. Nearly scored a yeah, I know. He really did. He really did. I think Newcastle playing concerts, Sunderland. Oh yeah, that's true because I did hear that there's a concert at the Stadium of Light. So there you go. Yeah. Well, guys, one more minute to go. But before that, one of the Newcastle players is down, and that is Joe Linton, and he's holding his hamstring. Yeah, this doesn't look good. And that's his right hamstring. That's the problem, Joe Linton. Now the big question is, when he comes off, who's going to bring him on? It looks like he's up and just limping off a bit. Well, guys, there's going to be about 1 or 2 minutes to go, even though we're past the third minute. Right, game will continue without John Linton. Okay, the 22nd of May this year. That's when the concert will happen at the Stadium of Light. I'm not sure which type it is, but I have a look at it. Offside there from Sunderland. So Newcastle take the advantage. Right, guys. Half time at the Stadium of Light. Sunderland nil, Newcastle United 1. An own goal for one of the Sunderland's players. I'll read it out on the screen very soon. Makes it 1-0 in the 34th minute. And yeah, Newcastle have took are leading against Sunderland, who looked absolutely toothless and woeful in this game. And it's okay, Ballard with the own goal. So there you go. But yeah, Sunderland, Newcastle ruthless in this game. Sunderland looking to absolutely toothless. Barely taste the Barca at all, at all. So Sunderland needs to do so much better if they want to keep, having a good record against Newcastle, which is ninth. So there we go. But yeah, Newcastle haven't been particularly at their best. They've been dominating and 1-0 up, but haven't been particularly at their best. But listen, they'll take it. They'll take it. And the next 25 minutes, their job is to do what they did in the first half. But for Sunderland, they need to do so much better because if they go out, then losing against Newcastle for the very first time in 9 days will be absolutely embarrassing. So there you go. Yeah, the Barca barely anything to do, but let's see if Sunderland can test their goalkeeper in the second half. So yeah, Sunderland nil, Newcastle United 1. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna take a quick break for because I feel so hungry, breakfast, and then after that, I'll see you guys for the second half. So there we go. Take care. Yes, guys, I'm back from my for my break. Had a really good breakfast, ate hot cross buns, and yeah, it's time for the second half. Uh, Give me 1 second. Yeah, Newcastle are 1-0 up against Sunderland. An own goal from Don Ballard, and it was Joe Linton that actually got the assist. My bad, sorry. I thought it was Ansi Gordon, but it's actually Joe Linton that got the assist. And you can see the Sunderland fans are not happy at all, but they know that this game is not over. What they need to do for the next 25 minutes is to like at least try and dominate possession a bit, create loads of chances, chase the Barca because they couldn't do that in the first half, and then you'll see that the energy and the atmosphere will be better. So I feel like the Sunderland fans just need to you know um need to help the players, create their atmosphere, silence the Newcastle fans. Because when Newcastle scored that goal, you can see that the energy was building. So the same thing needs to go to Sunderland because they're the home team. So the atmosphere needs to be a bit lot better than it was in the first half. So there you go. Whereas the manager, feel like he needs to make a tactical change. You know, perhaps make the halftime substitution, make tactical changes, like try and go for that same formation of 4-3-3, and then you see that the intensity will be a bit much better. So there we go. But yeah, second half is about sorry, let me not do that. But yeah, the second half is about to kick off very soon. And yeah, well Newcastle got 45 um minutes away from reaching the fourth round and also beating their rivals, but they know that 1-0 isn't enough. Whereas for Sunderland, the match of the FA Cup is still there, so they still have a chance, but they need to do so much better if they have any chance of going through to the fourth round of the FA Cup. And plus, if this game ends in a draw, like I said, then there will be a replay. It wasn't like when COVID came, but since COVID is over, it is back. So there we go. Right, the second half has now kicked off. Yeah, just want to make sure that I we yeah, it's getting a bit dark in here. That's why I want the light to go on. Oh, our chance already, but the flag goes up for offside already on the right hand side. Oh God. Oh boy. Oh wow. Sunderland. Oh my days. 33 seconds in, another mistake, and Alexander Isak scored the goal and makes it Sunderland nil, Newcastle United 2. And could that be the goal that finally makes Newcastle beat their rival Sunderland for the first time in 9 games? My goodness me. And I said Alexander Isak will score in this game, and I got it right. My God, a mistake there from one of the Sunderland's defense. My God, and it's the exact same thing as the first goal. The exact same thing, an on goal, and now a mistake. I mean, Sunderland, boy, they have themselves to blame. And Mika Amawan did the right thing. He won the ball, passed it to Alexander Isak, right place, right time, top left hand corner, and it looks like Sunderland right now, it looks like they're not going through. Whereas for Newcastle, they're finally going to beat their rivals. And like I said, I changed it to 2-1 to Newcastle because when I saw they're playing a strong team and Sunderland didn't, that's why I had to change my mind. But yeah, 2-1, 2-0 Newcastle. My goodness me. Sunderland, I mean, boy, an offside already, and then 33 seconds in, it's 2-0 to them. Oh my God. And Mika Amawan, oh yeah, Joe Linton is off, so it looks like he's going to be down for the rest of the game because of that hamstring injury, and the 70-year-old Lewis Manley is coming on to replace him. So, oh my God, Sunderland, man, I just thought that since they're playing at home and Newcastle away from isn't that great, that's why I gave Sunderland the advantage. When I saw the lineup, I had to change my prediction. I just had to. So, my God, my God. Well, two mistakes from Sunderland, and that cost them. That really cost them. And Newcastle deserved to take the lead, deserved to go 2-0 up because they had two clock chances before they scored the first goal. And that one could have been 4-0 at least 4-0, you know. But yeah, so it looks like the magic of the FA Cup will not happen for Sunderland. And De Bruyne makes the first save, and he took him close to 48 minutes. There you go. And that is going to be a free kick for Sunderland. They're starting to wake up a bit, but right now they are in deep trouble. Sunderland, deep trouble if they don't fix up. My goodness me, wow! And it's the two wingers that got the assist. Joe Linton and Mika Amelwan. There you go. Joe Bellingham. I mean, honestly, have, I don't think he had a really particular game, you know. So I know that his brother Jude Bellingham might be disappointed, but he will still support him no matter what, because that's what brothers do, support one another. But yeah, I haven't seen much of Job Bellingham in this game today, so really disappointing. And by the way, he lost the ball there, so that's gonna be a Newcastle throw in. I knew there would be goals in this game, but I just thought to myself, nah, you know what? I changed my mind to 2-1. Because I went for 2-1 Sunderland before I saw the lineup. So that's why I had to change my mind. I hope you guys can still see me. So yeah, coming up, guys, after this, Chelsea versus Preston. So make sure you guys keep it locked here on my channel. Don't forget to hit the bonus notification. If you don't do it, then you're gonna miss it. But if you do, then you won't miss it. So hit the bonus notification because I'll be going live in about 3 hours time. So yeah, but before that time, I'm gonna quickly like prepare myself, dress up, get ready for this game. And yeah, this game will not be on TV, so I'm gonna be using my other laptop to watch the game, and I'll be using this one to talk to you guys and all of that stuff. So there you go. Oh, what's happening? The referee says free kick, but the game went on. Like now, what's the final decision for me? Because I'm confused. Is it free kick? Okay, it is. So I don't know why the Newcastle players continued. Maybe they didn't hear the referee blow the whistle properly. But yeah, make sure you guys are liking and subscribing, hitting the bell notification and all that stuff. One second. Santos must stay. Absolutely. Absolutely. Give me 1 second. My friend just texted me. Let me just text him back. Big up Prenzy. He's a dad. Got his first child. Big up to him. Big up Prenzy. Big up Prenzy. Every time. Congrats to him. I know he was going to be a great dad to his son. I think he might be his son or daughter. I'm not quite sure, but I know he'll be a great father. Yeah, big up Alan Shearer. He's watching that game and he will know. He will know that he's over the moon. Oh yeah, Chelsea are back. The women are back. You know, in 2 weeks' time, we've got Manchester United at Stamford Bridge because we don't have any games on that day. So, I mean, we've got half of this week of next weekend, and then in 2 weeks another half. So it's called the winter break. So Yeah, Chelsea will win our back. We've got West Ham, first of all, in the FA Cup third round. We've got a big game against Manchester United at Stamford Bridge. So, certainly looking forward to that one. Come on, Sunderland. Even Warwick Jennings is watching that game. But, yeah, oh yeah, big up Kendall. Oh yeah, she's not at the ground because it's. But yeah, I know she's also watching that game. Even even Mackenzie, my very good friend. I mean, many people are watching what I'm watching as well. Jesus. Oh yeah, before I go live on my channel, I'm gonna. Oh yeah, that's true. Ben Watson. Yeah, I know that one. Yeah, Bradford City. Yep, I know. Wait, what? Oh, I don't know that team, but yeah, upset. Yeah, Leeds United. I know. Don't know that team, but yeah, that Bradford one. I mean, honestly, that was a real shock because nobody, including me, expected Bradford City to beat Chelsea. But yeah, the one in the final, nah. But the one in the final was a real shock. Yeah, don't know how he lost that game. Oh yeah, we signed. I know that one. Showboats. What's he saying? Okay, yeah, he's a West Ham fan, so yeah. Who have West Ham got again? I've forgotten, but anyway, I know they'll go through, and that's a really good block there by the own goal by Lad. That's Newcastle's for I mean corner, sorry. Oh, why do Bill? Another Tottenham news. You know, and don't know. It's gonna get even more dark for the Chelsea game. So yeah, there you go. Hope mom doesn't increase the volume because I don't want you guys to hear what mom is listening to. You know, or you see another mistake there, but this time he manages to clear it out. No, Sunderland managed to clear it out. And once again, Newcastle continue what they left off in the first half. And it's the same thing, it's the same old, same old. Mistake after mistake after mistake. Things are not looking good if you're a Sunderland fan at the moment. Don't know why Bruno Guimaraes actually celebrated. I mean, you didn't. I understand that you 2-0 up, but he didn't score the goal. Like, don't know why he's celebrating, but I do understand because he's the captain and he wants the fans to really ramp it up. Yeah, I haven't seen much of Bellingham. I don't think he had plenty of the ball. I feel for him. I feel for him. That's because Newcastle they're a much better side. You just have to realize that. You just have to realize that. But if Newcastle score the third goal, then for me it's game over. They are definitely going through. Because 2-0 is good, but 3-0 is so much better and it kills the game off. So there you go. Don't forget that Arsenal Liverpool will be on BBC One and Man United Wigan, or the other way round, will be on ITV One as well. Or maybe ITV4, I'm not quite sure. But anyway, the Chelsea one will not be on TV, so I'm gonna have to watch it online instead. No free kick, sorry, no penalty, sorry, and that's the right decision. I don't know what Dampen was thinking of clearing that out. Yeah, Isak didn't got the ball. Hume did. What's happening? Okay, Sunderland free kick. go. All right, here comes Sunderland on the attack. He takes a shot and it hits the crossbar. And that is Sunderland's first attempt in the second half. Took them 30 minutes to do that. And that's a brilliant counter-attacking there from them. But he just hit the crossbar, unfortunately. Don't think the backer. I don't think he had a fingertip to it, but yeah, I think he'll be thinking to himself, thank goodness he hit the crossbar. Right, Sunderland, they've got plenty. If they've got plenty of time, but if they concede the third goal, then for me it's truly game over. So Sunderland need to do so much better. And there's the Newcastle fans to your left on the screen. 6,000 of them that travelled down from St James's Park to the Stadium of Light, which is half an hour journey. Remember, this is a northeast derby, or as people like to call it, the Tyne Weir derby. But yeah, both Newcastle and Sunderland are in the northeast of the United Kingdom. Newcastle almost did well to not lose the ball there. Any chats? Okay, not at the moment. Give me 1 second. Yeah, there we go. Oh, my ear. Isak couldn't manage to hold on to the ball there. So yeah, guys. Before the game, I will be on live on Instagram to like tell the people what I'm doing, and yeah. And here comes the first yellow card, and it's going to go to Alex Pictrard. First yellow card of the game, and now we're played. Just had to drink, oh, just had to drink some nice cup of tea. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm gonna be live on my Instagram at 5 o'clock so that I can like see, so that I can greet you guys, tell you guys about the game, the lineups, and yeah. Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys that Timo Werner is not, I repeat, not in the Leipzig squad today because in the next 48 hours he's going to join Tottenham on loan. So he's going to be for, he's going to be Spurs' player from now until the end of the season. And then if Timo Werner does really good, then maybe Tottenham will get a permanent deal. But if he doesn't, then he'll send it back to RB Leipzig. So he is not in that squad. And listen, if Timo Werner scores against us, then obviously I won't be happy. I know he will not celebrate, but I just know I won't be happy because him going to Tottenham, who shows his face as rivals, to me, nah. Because I would Timo Werner going to a different club. I wouldn't mind Manchester United or Man City because they're not really our rivals, but they're the biggest club in England, but their them clubs is not based in London. It's only Tottenham and Arsenal, and that's it. Arsenal are our biggest rivals, not Tottenham. So yeah. What's Sky Sports saying? West Ham remain in the market. Ajax winger Steven Bergwijn. Wow, Steven Bergwijn. You know, he's the former Tottenham player, and I know players heading to the Asia Cup. Okay, AFCON. Hmm. Man City, Burnley, and Newcastle none. That could be an advantage for them. Tottenham are close. Yeah, I just said that one. Oh boy, there's a fight going on. Isak is involved, and boy, this this looks feisty now. There's a fight going on, and of course, there's going to be referee has a decision to make for the yellow cards. I'm not sure what happened there, but I just saw the beginning of the fight, so we'll see who's going to get the yellow cards. So who is going to get booked? I think okay, they'll show it on the screen. So okay, I think it's Anthony Gordon that will take it first. Yep, Anthony Gordon got a yellow card. Let's see what happened. Okay, well, Anthony Gordon, fouled him and then then Sunderland player pulled his shirt. No wonder. Yeah, he pushed him and then there. That's why the fight happened. All right, where was I? Oh yeah. Yeah, look at this. Hopefully they are out of the group stage. I mean, listen, I know that Jurgen Klopp will love that because they want Mo Salah to be back. But let's see what Egypt can do. But yeah, I do get what you mean because missing Mo Salah, who is your greatest Liverpool player, is a sad thing. So I do get it. But yeah, I know he must be joking, but deep down, you know, but deep down he really wants him because Arsenal and Liverpool face each other in February the 5th. Sorry, no, February the 4th, I believe. Something like that. Yeah. So Ars- they want Mo Salah desperately back for that Arsenal game in the league. In the league. And also Endo as well, because he's been our best player. But yeah, if Egypt win, boy. Oh yeah, Sam Kerr. Yeah, that goal. Oh yeah, see you next week. Oh, really good block there by one of the Sunderland players. I think he hit the head. I think he did. Halfway through into the second half, Sunderland nil, Newcastle United 2. Goals from Isak 33 seconds in after a mistake from one of the Sunderland defenders makes it 2-0. And that could be game over for Sunderland if they don't start to pick up a bit of energy. And so far, no, and the only substitution is Newcastle, but for Sunderland, none at all. Sorry, guys, I have to move like this so that you guys can see my face because it's getting a bit dark. Now here comes Sunderland. Well, not on the attack, but they still have the ball. Lovely ball, but go straight to John Linton. I ain't sorry. And Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, excuse me. Ball went want to go past him, make an R1, but off target, so goal kick to Sunderland. Sorry, guys. Okay, it is on ITV1. Yep, like I said, Wigan Man United, and then the fourth one draw will happen at the same time. So there we go. So yeah, it's on ITV1 on Monday. Wigan versus Manchester United. Sunderland not been at their best yet again. Absolutely toothless. And they usually do really well at home, but so far today, not been at their best. And Newcastle dominated them, wanted to silence the atmosphere, which they did. They're 2-0 up, and they are this close to being the fourth round and finally beating their rival Sunderland for the first time in 10 games. So there you go. So yeah, Newcastle were ruthless in this game. Not been at their best, but they have been really good. But for Sunderland, they've been toothless. Now, which free kick is he going to give? Sunderland or Newcastle? Okay, I think he's given to Sunderland. Yeah. Mm, not. And it's a yellow card to Bruno Guimaraes as well. Oh yeah, sorry. Let me check the other games quickly. Sorry, before I forget. Give me a second, guys. Let me check on the other scores. Oh, Ipswich Town are 2-1 up. Coventry are 5-2 against Oxford. Wow. Maidstone are 1 up against Stevenage. And Leicester City are 3-2 up against Millwall. Of course, Leicester City are in first place. And yeah, 2-0 Newcastle. So yeah, Norwich City have got Bristol Rovers. Newport County have got Easterley. Watford have got Chesford. Stoke City have got Brighton. Southampton have got Warsaw. Queen's Park Rangers have got Bournemouth. Plymouth Argyle got Sutton United. Hull City have got Birmingham City. Gillingham versus Sheffield United. Blackburn Rovers against Cambridge United. Sheffield Wednesday versus Cardiff City. Middlesbrough against Villa. Swansea against Morecambe. And Chelsea versus Preston North End. Like I said, there's so many games on Saturday. So I'll be telling you guys who will go through. Norwich City will go through. Not sure about Newport County or Eastleigh. I think Watford will go through. I think Brighton will go through. Southampton as well. Bournemouth, Plymouth Argyle. Ooh, at the moment, yeah, well, yeah, new manager bound. So, because I was gonna go whole city, but maybe I think Birmingham City because the new manager bounce. But there we go. Sheffield United will go through. Blackburn Wolves will definitely go through. Um, I mean Sheffield Wednesday at home starting to pick up form, so maybe I think they'll go through, even though they were still in the relegation zone. Aston Villa will go through. Swansea City will go through, and Chelsea. Well, we always seem to struggle, but I think we'll go through. So those are the games where I think these teams will be in the fourth round. So there we go. Right, Sunderland on the ball. That's a really big save there from the Braca. His second one of today, and those two saves came in the second half. And that is going to be a Sunderland free kick. Not sure if that's really a free kick though. Really not sure, but oh well. Yeah. Oh, sorry guys. Let me just go straight again. Sunderland will get the free kick. And yeah, both Liverpool and Chelsea have got midweek games this week. And it's the Carabao Cup. Middlesbrough Chelsea. That game will be kicking off on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday we've got Liverpool and Fulham. Because Chelsea play on a Saturday and Liverpool play tomorrow. So yeah, so those teams will get 3 days of rest. So yeah, Chelsea will play on Tuesday. I'll be doing a live watch along on that one. And then on Wednesday, we've got Liverpool Fulham and I'll also be doing a live watch along on that one. So I'll be covering two of the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup, the two legs. So yeah, this week and then in 2 weeks' time. So there we go. And then next Sunday, I'll be doing the AFCON. That game kicks off at 2 p.m. Then I'll be doing Spurs versus Manchester United because that game kicks at 4:30. So yeah, two big ones. So looking forward to, but the one I'm looking forward to is the AFCON. So there's going to be content. So make sure you guys don't miss any of that one. It's going to be great. And I'll be supporting Nigeria, like I said, because even though I was born in England, my parents are from Nigeria. So there we go. But yeah, the Daily Show, Transfer Daily Show will return on Monday. So you guys don't want to miss off that one. If there's any breaking news, I'll be telling you guys out on it on my channel. Make an armor one. Can he get there? He can, just about. And the way Newcastle playing, quick foot like one touch football, that just shows you why they're doing much better than Sunderland. And Newcastle made make a mistake, and Sunderland on the attack. They're still going, but Danburn did really well defensively, and that surely has got to be a free kick to Newcastle, and it is, and that's going to be a booking for O'Neil, sorry, the number 17, and he's the captain as well. So Sunderland's captain gets a yellow card. Yeah, yeah, he pushed into Anthony Gordon there. I did say 2-1 to Newcastle though, so hopefully Sonny can score, but the way I see it, not gonna happen. Because before this game, I had so many options like either 2-0 Newcastle or 2-1 Sunderland, and I went for 2-1. But when I saw the lineup, I had to go for a Newcastle win. Mm. Newcastle played Sunderland's mistakes, and here comes another one, and it's Anthony Gordon. Tight angle or off target, and that could have been game over if that went in. Sorry guys, I didn't want you to hear what mom is doing. But yeah, Jim has won Sunderland the FA Cup in 1971. So there you go. Okay, yeah. Um, I mean, teams that are trying to sign Michael Elise is not going to happen because he's got a hamstring injury. So they're gonna have to wait until he's fit in order for him to get signed. Let me just move in a bit closer. Yeah, that's better. What's happening? Okay. Pantony, you know. Oof. The karma one fouls. And they'll get the free kick. Let me just where's my tummy? Because yeah. Captain Newcastle in the 1974 FA Cup final. Wow. 7 minutes to go, guys, until full time. Sunderland wants an offside, but the flag stays down for now. And plus they clear it, so there we go. Leicester hold on for a win to put. Well, Leicester City are through to the forefront of the FA Cup. They beat Millwall 3-2, trying to hold on. So there you go. Sunderland are going to get the free kick. Right, Sunderland are making their first substitution. Bah is coming on to replace the number 23. And some of the Sunderland fans are clapping, just some, not all. Whew. Sunderland full. Whew. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, oh, pardon me. Here comes Sunderland. They want to score a consolation goal, but there's so many Newcastle players in the box that you can understand why. Yes, New Sunderland have been absolutely toothless. It's just been a one-sided game instead of being like both teams, like both Sunderland and Newcastle going for it because Newcastle are serious about this competition, where for Sunderland completely different. But yeah, Sunderland right now going to be out. Here comes Sunderland. Oh, just managed to keep that one in, Sunderland. Sorry, guys, I'm just looking what my friend just said. Nobody was there inside the box. It was really close, but no Sunderland player was in there. And that's been the story of their afternoon. And you see, the same thing happens. The flag stays down for now. Here comes Anthony Gordon. Is that going to be a free kick? It is. It's sorry, a penalty for Newcastle. And that sums up Sunderland's afternoon. It goes from bad to worse. And the guy that scored an own goal had considered a penalty. It has not been his day today. It has not been, and more particularly for Sunderland. So a penalty to Newcastle, and here is the chance here to really kill the game off because to me they are through. But if they score the third goal, no way back for Sunderland, and that has been for me. Like I said, I haven't been seeing much of Sunderland this season, the Championship, but that's going to be the worst performance I've ever seen at the Stadium of Light. That's the worst performance I've seen, and they've conceded a penalty. Ballard is a Wallard fan. You scored a non-goal, now you concede a penalty. I know he's not going to have a good waiting for the Sunderland fans at all. So there we go. It has not been his day. So it is Alexander Isak up against um up against Petrovic. Sorry, what's this guy's name again? Up against Patterson. That's it. And we also the same thing for Arsenal against West Ham. So can Alexander Isak make it 3-0 to score two goals in the game, or will Patterson save it? Let's see. He sends him the wrong way, and Newcastle United are through to the fourth round of the FA Cup. Alexander Isak with penalty. He scores two goals. Anthony got the assist because he won the penalty, and it's Sunderland nil, Newcastle United three, and it's going to be the first time in 9 games when Newcastle finally beat their biggest rival Sunderland, especially at the Stadium of Light. No celebrations there for Eddie Howe, but deep down he's happy. Alexander Isak is celebrating. He's happy. And the Newcastle fans will travel 13 miles from the Stadium of Light with 3 goals and through to the next round with happy. And at the end of the game, the Newcastle players will be celebrating with the fans as well. Patterson's got the wrong way. Alexander Isak with the penalty. That's the late penalty winner. 3-0. Game over for Sunderland. They have been toothless. They have been rubbish in this game. Newcastle absolutely ruthless. Well, I said 2-1, so I got it wrong, but I just knew when I saw the lineup, I just had to go for Newcastle win when I saw it. But yeah, there we go. But yeah, it's not been an entertaining game because yes, we've seen the goals, but it's just one side. It hasn't been like both at the same time. And as you can see that Newcastle wants it more than Sunderland. And but there we go. Now Newcastle are making a triple change after conceding the third goal, and I think that's a good idea. You can see that the 6,000 Newcastle fans are waving their flag. So there we go. So Fabian Sincher is off for the former captain Lascelles, and Mika Armawan, who got the assist for the second goal, he is off and he's going to be replaced by we'll wait to see on the screen. So I think that's Target or something like that. And Anthony Gordon, who got the assist for who won the penalty, have coming off. Dan Burn is also coming off. So Lemon Wento, Dermot, and Matt Witchy is coming on to replace them three. So we're still waiting to see how many minutes to go for stoppage time. So yeah, Sonnen have been absolutely rubbish. But yeah, not been to lose like that in a local derby is absolutely embarrassing. It really is. But yeah, okay. Well, it says free, but I doubt that we're gonna see the final whistle blown for the 3 minutes. But there we go. But all I know is that Newcastle are going through to the next round. So there. So that's all you need to guys know about that. So yeah, Sunderland nil, Newcastle United 3. And big up to the fans that didn't leave this. Well, some of them have left because they know it's over, but the fans that's still in the stadium, big up to them because even though they know it's over, they just know that this game has been very disappointing. Amanda Barker is going to keep a clean sheet in this game for the first time, I believe, since uh, I've forgotten the last time Newcastle kept a clean sheet. I've looked at it and when the game is over. But yeah, Newcastle, um, it's not going to be another defeat. It's going to be their first win since that Fulham game. So yeah, and Newcastle will finally win away from home as well. Mm. So there we go. I ain't surprised. I ain't. Because I said Newcastle need to win. They need to. So that Eddie Howe's pressure will be off. And looking at this lineup, I had to change it. Because I thought Sunderland will go for their strongest team and will much and will play much better football, but I've been disappointed with them. Only been a one-sided team and that's it. Not being like a proper derby like it always been. So there you go. So three different goals. Actually, no. No, it was an own goal, and then Alexander Isak scored twice. And it came from the wingers. Anthony Gordon winning the penalty, Mika Armour won, um, getting the assist, and Joe Linton allowing Ballard to score an own goal. And I feel like he was the worst player on that pitch. Two mistakes from him. Two. And that is absolutely shocking. It really is. And of course, guys, don't forget, in about 3 hours' time, I will be live for the Chelsea versus Preston third one watch along, and I'll be at Stamford Bridge. So don't go anywhere. Well, the stream will be over, but make sure you put your reminders and and don't forget to hit the bell notification because full time at the Stadium of Light, Sunderland nil, Newcastle United 3. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Let me try that one again. Yep. Full time, Sunderland nil, Newcastle United 3. An on goal from Ballard in the 35th minute makes it 1-0 after Joe Linton got the assist for the first goal. And then 33 seconds in, Alexander Isak scored his first goal after a mistake from a back there to let Mika Armawon win it and then pass it to Alexander Isak to score his goal against Sunderland. And then in the 90th minute mark, Anthony Gordon won the penalty. Alexander Isak scores, sends Patterson the one way to score to make it 3-0, and that puts the game over to bed. Sunderland toothless, Newcastle ruthless. They finally beat their rivals for the first time in 9 games. So Newcastle will be heading back to St James Park with their heads held high, whereas for Sunderland, they'll be heading back home, hang their heads in shame because it's just been a one-sided game, and I've been very, very disappointed by Sunderland. I thought like both teams would really go at it, but Newcastle wanted it more than them, and yeah, so Newcastle absolutely been victorious in this game, and they deserve to go through. They dominated, created more chances, paid Sunderland's mistakes. They deserve to go through. So there we go. Give me 1 second, guys, while I just sort something out. But yeah, like I said, guys, I'll be going live in about 3 hours time or less than that for the Chelsea versus Preston game. So make sure you guys don't miss any of that one. Then on Super Sunday, I'll be doing an Arsenal Liverpool live watch along. Then on Monday, maybe Wigan face Manchester United, and that game would include the full front FA Cup draw. So it depends. I'm not feel tired after heading back to work. So there we go. Right, guys, enjoy. So good luck to the rest of the team that are playing the 3 p.m. kickoff, and I'll catch you guys later for the Chelsea versus Preston live watch along. Let's hope Chelsea win today, go through to the fourth round, and just dominate against Preston, get the goals, create so many chances, and just get that win, and hopefully keep a clean sheet for Petrovic as well. So there we go. Right, guys, have a great day. Catch you guys in a couple of hours. In a bit, people. Peace. And sorry, thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Make sure you guys do that when the stream is over. And yeah, don't forget to join me for the Chelsea game. So yeah, take care. Goodbye. God bless. Catch you guys again soon. Peace. I'm out.